Hey everybody, Marcos Villegas being joined with Ishe Smith, the current 154-pound champion. Ishe, some weird facts that I found out about you, and two that really struck out of my mind. You knew Dana White before he was the president of the UFC, when he was here in Las Vegas, just a boxing trainer. Did you ever think, knowing Dana back then, that he would ever become president of a huge sports organization? And how was he when he was a boxing trainer?
Hell of a trainer. Went to amateur tournaments together. Very loyal guy. I remember that as a kid, and not in a million years did I think he would have accomplished so much. And I mean, to call him a friend is an honor. Yeah. It's an honor, and to be around him now and see that he's never changed. He doesn't change. People talk so much stuff about him, man, and it comes with the territory when you're doing anything positive or you're in charge of anything. But Dana White is a hell of a person, a hell of a guy. I knew him before any fame, anything struck, and for him, he's the same guy that he was almost 20 years ago, and I cherish our friendship. I really do.
Even with his fighters, was he the same, like brash, like no nonsense? He'd tell you like an honest opinion?
Yeah, most definitely. I fought one of his fighters in the state tournament out here in 96. I think I fought his fighter, and Dana's just always been a hell of a guy. Never disrespectful, always a great person. And I'm not saying that because we're friends today. I'm saying that because we've been friends for almost 20 years, and I know him. And he's a great person.
So when he became president of the UFC, did you scratch your head and be like, oh, what is he doing? Like, what is this UFC? And to see what it's come to now, do you ever wonder back and be like, damn, like, good job, Dana?
I say, we talk about it all the time, and when I see him and stuff, I'll say, man, hell of a story, man. And he'll go, man, no, hell of a story with you. Like, we compare the stories. He's so proud of me. And he's such a good friend, and vice versa. I'm so proud of him and what he's done, and it's just a mutual respect there. And like I say, he's a hell of a dude. It's not many people in the business in my life I call friend, and he's one of few, and I really do appreciate it.
Now we have another treat for you, fight fans. Another fun factoid here with Ishe Smith. You went to high school with Gray Maynard.
Yes.
That makes me scratch my head and like, what the heck? Where was this? And tell me, how were you and how were Gray in high school?
Me and Gray were very close. We had weight training together. Ironically, it was me, him, and Ryan Ludwig, who's a professional baseball player. Ludwig was a stud at Durango in high school. Gray Maynard was a wrestling star, and I was the boxing guy trying to make it to the Olympic trials with everybody and to the Olympics. And we were no nonsense in the class. We were quite one of few that actually went to weight training and actually worked out. And you see where we all are today. Like I said, Gray Maynard is a very good fighter in the UFC. Ryan Ludwig is playing baseball right now, professional baseball. I think he's with the Cardinals or Cincinnati. And with me, I'm a world champion. And we were great. It was a great memories training with those guys.
How was training in high school with those guys? And who was like the funny one, the prankster, or were you guys all at that point, pretty serious about what you guys wanted to do?
We were pretty serious. Me and Gray always had to cut weight, so that was real tough. And Lug would just play baseball. So,
the life.
We had our different friends outside of weight training, but when we got into weight training, we was all business. Yeah. We all worked out. We never played around, and like I said, to this day, we're one of few that actually stuck with something and actually made it. And those guys, I look at them and they inspire me to train harder because I've been knowing those guys since 11th, 12th grade of high school.
Seeing that you're friends with Dana White, you're friends with Gray Maynard, is it outside the realm of possibilities that you may do a fight in MMA? Has Dana talked to you about maybe fighting in the UFC one day after the boxing stuff is over?
I've just stressed my desire to have one fight.
Yeah?
I want to wait till my boxing career is done. I'm not going to do some sideshow type of deal where I'm going in there to make money. I'm not going to do that. I respect those guys. They respect me. They're tremendous athletes, and it's a mutual respect. You know, we don't hate each other as much as the media makes it seem like boxers and UFC is this battle. We don't have a battle with each other. We respect each other's craft. I respect those guys a great deal. I love going to watch them fight. I hope those guys like coming to watch me fight as well. But at the end of the day, it's my desire. Every time I go to one, I got the itch to get in there. And I won't be able to satisfy that itch until I do it one time. And I think that's any combat thing. You have UFC fighters say the same thing, that they want to try out boxing. It's just that mutual respect. There's no disrespect with them saying, oh, boxing's nothing, I want to try it. It's just that thing. It's just like me saying I want to try it, and I do want to try it one day.
What did Dana tell you?
It's just a desire to wait till my career, till I'm done boxing. You know, I don't want to get hurt. It's a very tough sport. A lot of stuff I have to learn, but I'm up to the challenge. And like I said, I want to have one fight in there.
Well, you got King Mo here, so he could probably help you out on the wrestling department as well. But let us know when that happens, and if that happens, you make a decision. That'd be really cool to see. Ishe, thank you very much. Certainly appreciate it. Here at the Mayweather Boxing Club, Marcos Villegas, Fight Hub TV.